have stats. You read the stats, baby.
It's 8 mil.
We call it tats.
It's the same
Tommy
as the
stats.
last one, right?
8 mil pitch, yeah.
Yeah, so that stays the
I'm
same.
going hard at this now.
Just doing everything.
255 grams for a men's size 9. They've completely changed the shoe, right? Like it follows a similar shape, but it's
So I think it still serves the same purpose.
Yeah.
It probably just, I don't think you could now use it as a little bit of up-tempo.
yeah.
And that will make more sense when the shoe they have coming out in July turns up that we can't quite talk about yet. When that turns up, it'll make more sense. So it's definitely softer, but the foam's more resilient.
Yeah.
So you're going to get way more bounce out of the squish.
Right.
What should we call that? The bish.
Yeah. Looks like it's got better tread.
It's got better bish. It's got better bish. It's bouncy squish. Come on.
Technical term.
Okay, I'll stop. I'm gonna trademark that. Can we put that in the reviews? When you write reviews, can you be like a bish
Real
score?
bishy.
A bish score?
The bish score is 6.9 out of 10.
We might be onto something there. Everyone at Asics HQ is just cringing right
why
now.
are you talking about it?
So I keep the same geometry. It's still got the trampoline kind of forefoot. It's probably, I don't notice it as much. And
It's
this
less
is the
profound,
4, and that could be because we've just adapted to the feel, or I think it's a little less, like you said, profound, or a little less pokey outy. And I do find a little bit wider through the midfoot. The upper is definitely more generous in the fit.
Yeah.
And that's a good and a bad thing.
Yeah.
Is there more volume?
There's definitely more volume everywhere in the shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can kind of see it around.
Yeah, it's quite deep through the cone. So we call the cone of the shoe is kind of where that first little last ice stay is, where your ankle sort of stops. That's the start of the cone. That's quite deep.
Yeah.
And so you do have pretty good volume. And I reckon I could have gone down half a size.
Right.
I
Because of the width or just the length change?
both. I think it's just the overall last of the shoe is just a little longer than the previous.
Right.
And like sort of volume and length.
Yeah.
So I think like I got a size 9 sample from Asics when I was up there, and I had a couple of runs in it, and I've given it to Andy to have a couple of goes, and I found that 9 quite roomy.
Yeah.
So I think 8.5, if not 8, would be
Yeah.
get away with both.
Sweet.
I think it's probably one of the better. I'm going to call it a Monday shoe, which might not make sense to everyone, but it's like that recovery, 45 minutes to 50 minutes.
Yeah.
Big
After a big weekend.
Yeah, just over a big weekend, you don't want to run particularly fast. You don't like the aggressive toe off of the Nimbus.
Yeah.
You know, the Nimbus kind of just like throws you off.
Yeah.
I like to be in a little bit more control than that. And so I found this to be, I was a little bit more control of the shoe compared to that.
It looks like a good update.
Yeah, I think the little sidewalls in through the heel area, it's nice and comfy back here as well. Probably made a few adjustments to the tongue, which just kind of makes it feel like it locks down a little bit better.
Yeah.
And still retail for $270.
Yeah.
And we will have wide widths for next year, middle of next year, which I think is exciting to have.
So when is it available again?
So it is available 1st of December.
Yeah.
We will have this colorway that I've got on the video, if you guys are watching on the video, and then we'll have the main range marketing color, which is a purple.
Yeah.
Purple color coming.
Cool.
And men's and women's are going to be the same color. And my memory serves me right. All of the colors will be same, men's and women's across the board.
Interesting.
For,
Yeah,
6
that is
months.
That's cool.
There'll be a little bit of more.
Yeah.
So we'll have it ready to go up online for the first